I've been playing pro a long time, so to reach 200 wins, I mean, what does that milestone mean for you?
Yeah, it's cool. It's a big number. I just think a lot of it is that, I've played a long time and I've been fortunate enough to play with some really good teams. Most of my career I've been fortunate enough to be on good teams that feel like you have a chance to win every single night. So when you're surrounded by good players and especially good defensemen in front of you, then you have a chance to win a lot of games if you do your job. So I think a lot of it is mostly that.
What does the Amherst organization mean to you? I mean, you've played for quite a few teams, but I mean, this is your fifth year in this organization, both Amherst and Sabres.
Yeah, it's been great. Like you said, I've played for other teams before, but I've been here a long time and feel really comfortable. Like you said, whether it was here in Buffalo when I've spent time there, or in the East Coast League, whether it was Cincinnati or now Jacksonville, it's kind of easy to go through the organization and feel really comfortable within it. So even this year, getting to know Leo for the first time and some new staff, it's good. It's refreshing, and I've enjoyed my time here a lot.
I think your first pro game was Cincinnati against Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
In 2011.
12.
12.
Yeah.
How much have you changed since then?
Yeah, I think I've gotten a lot better since then. You think back to that time and just the game, it's really different. The game's so much faster now. It's a lot higher skill. Players, especially the forwards, are, way more skilled, and they're trying, different things, especially when you get on one-on-one situations with me and the shooter. They're a lot more crafty with what they do and how they try to score. So, but my own game, I feel like I'm a lot better. Experience helps. You kind of know how to manage games a little bit more and go through it. The ups and downs, not only in a season, but within, an individual game or period. It's good to have that kind of experience and know how to, weather storms or take a whistle when your team needs a whistle, and kind of little things like that.
Talk about how much the game has changed, and specifically, I think speed is a big part of that. From a goaltender's point of view, what are you doing to evolve with the game? Are you getting better at tracking? Is it side-to-side movement, speed in general for your position?
It's something that Seamus, the goalie coach here, and I have worked on, since I've been in the organization with him. That's something that is kind of the foundation of our game. But then after that, you look at kind of tendencies on, how players are scoring at our level, NHL level, and you kind of, tailor drills towards that. So Seamus is excellent with that. He is always up on, where players are, scoring from, or what players are doing on the power play and how they're setting it up, and he'll tailor drills towards that. But in terms of fundamentals, skating is always number one. If you can't skate, you can't get to the play fast enough. So that's always the thing that I work on. And then Seamus always is good with tailoring drills towards whatever the opposition that we're about to play. So, Syracuse might be different than Toronto. So if, this weekend we have Utica twice, we might look at their power play and see what drills we can do to prepare for that.
Talking about the evolution of the game, I'm going to put you in a spot where it may be hard to quantify, but when you look at your career now 13 years long, is there one lesson, be it physically how you play the game or mental approach to it, one lesson that just kind of sticks out in your career?
Not a lesson, but I think it's just, constant work is really what it is. You can never get too complacent, if you're playing well, and you can never get too down if you're not. If you keep working at it, then results will always come, and they might not come immediately, but the more you do it, you'll eventually start seeing the results. So I just think the thing that I've learned is, no matter what happened last game, next time you're on the ice for a practice or a game, you have to make sure you're ready to work and, pay attention to the little details.
Michael Leo, first year pro head coach. said that he really leans on you, and that, you know, even if you don't wear a letter, he views you as a part of that leadership group. What have your interactions been like, and just your relationship as it's building here with Coach Leone?
Yeah, Leo's been great. You know, it's not easy stepping into pro for the first time. I have to imagine for his case, but he's been awesome. You know, he has the rooms here. We all listen to him. We respect his voice. And he's been extremely detailed in the meetings. So I feel like we've been, you know, very well prepared every single time that we've went out there, including preseason in Buffalo when the Sabres went overseas. I thought he had us going right away, and then it's led right into the regular season. You know, we didn't get a couple results that we wanted in the first couple weekends of the year, but I thought our game was really, really good, and we had a chance to win every game. So I just think that he's stepped in, and it's kind of been seamless from Apps to him. You know, Apps was here for 4 years, and we started, you know, it was like Apps' meetings. We kind of knew what we were into by the way we played the game before. We knew what Apps was going to say, and now it's just been pretty seamless for Leo, and we're keeping the train rolling, kind of.
I think the last thing we'll ask is so many guys talk about your personality in the locker room and what you mean to that group. How would you describe it? And especially having played as long as you have you found your voice getting louder, being more involved in conversation in the locker room with experience?
Yeah, I think that just comes with, like you said, experience, and the more you're around, the more you talk around the room. So yeah, I guess it's expanded a little bit. I've always been, you know, a vocal guy, especially on practice days and off days. I'm never, you know, I'm not shy. I like, you know, being fun around the room, but, you know, on game days, it's a little more serious. So, you know, I don't try to do anything out of the ordinary that's out of character for me. I just really just try to come in and be myself. I think guys know how I kind of operate now. I'm easy to get along with. I'm easy to approach if they need anything. But you know, when it comes time to a game, it's you know we're here to win, and that's our job. So you know, I do feel like it's expanded a little bit, but you know, I don't do anything that isn't comfortable with me.